So you can confirm, attorney, hindi natakot ang prosecution kay Zuleika Lopez.
And those of you who know me, and I see many familiar faces here, know that hindi ako maatras at all. In fact, I kill a mosquito with an atomic bomb.
Ang OA mo naman. Ganyan ka OA yan si Kapunan. Sila mosquito with an atomic pa. Ano nang to? Baka katol tapos ang problema ho kasi mga kababayan, kung sakaling sumalang itong si Atty. Zuleika dyan sa witness stand, sigurado manunood si BP Sara. Yon ang pinakahuling bagay na gustong mangyari ng mga taga-prosecution. Yung sa ganitong kaaga pa lang ng impeachment trial, biglang magpakita itong si BP Sara. Hostile witness. Nasa Senado na nga, ba't di nyo pinatawag? Di ba yun naman ang gusto nyo? Yung paulit-ulit na banggitin na itong si BP Sara nag-hire na kung sino man para gurgurin itong si Marcos Jr., Lisa Araneta Marcos, at itong si Marte Romualdez. Di ba yun paulit-ulit na sinasabi? Nitong si Kalilong, nitong si Lotok, nitong si Ligutan, paulit-ulit yan. Ang problema, sa aminin nyo man sa hindi, natakot kayo. Dahil sigurado yung presensya pa lang ni BP Sara, kung sakaling magpakita siya dyan sa trial na yan, sigurado maghahalo ang balat sa tinalupan. Siyang like at siyang subscribe. Masaya na ho tayo dyan at sa mga gusto sumali sa ating community, yung join button nandyan lang ho sa baba. Nag-press con ho itong si Kapunan at nag-press con itong si Atty. Michael Poa. Pero sasalansanin natin, syempre doon tayo sa doon sa final boss. Siguro ito sasalansan to sa bandang huli ng impeachment. Ito ng trial, ito si Kapunan. Ngayon pala salansanin na natin yung final. Alam niyo yung mga monster sa laro? Di ba una mga bulati lang binabanatan mo, yung tipong ginugurgur mo sa laro. Tapos mapupunta ka dun sa mga malalaking monster. Ito na ho ang final boss sa impeachment trial ni BP Sara. Tayo na hong sasagupa sa kanya. Ito, panuorin ho natin itong si Kapunan. Ayaw mo pa kasing tanggapin. Anak ng toko, ako sakaling magpakita dyan si BP Sara, malamang sa malamang, kahit menopause ka sigurado, re-reglahin ka ulit. Ito, panuorin ho natin itong mga kababayan. Wala na problema, sir. Normal yan. Normal yan sa isang babae. No? Hindi ko alam kung meron bang menopause na nireregla. Siguro first time, si Kapunan pa lang yan. Game! Ayaw marinig ni Kapunan yan, yung bumahag ang buntot ng prosecution. Ano ka kan? Ayaw niya marinig yung mga ganyang klase litanya, di ba?
Could you use the mic, please?
Attorney, hindi naman po, siguro, how would the prosecution counter potential perception na nabahag yung buntot ng prosecution in dropping Zuleika Lopez from its witness list?
I think a case sinks or swims with the evidence. There can be overpresentation of evidence. But here in the case of Attorney Zuleika, as I said, Attorney Lopez and Captain Belinda Bello, I did say that the more than 4 days of direct examination, cross-examination, plus the probing and clarificatory questions of the senator judges, hindi na kailangan rendered, unnecessary, surplusage, redundant, any testimony of both, no? Kasi the testimony, when you present a witness, you start with offer of testimony. And in our offer of testimony, if the purpose for getting Attorney Zuleika as a witness was first for 3 reasons. First, to confirm that she was personally present during the live broadcast of November 23.
Di ba ang sarap i-cross-examine nitong si Atty. Zuleika Lopez, yung tipong si Ligutan, sasabihin niya, tatanong niya, nandun ka, anong gabi Malaki yung voice nun Malaki din ang nun. Tanong nyo kay Jude Asidre, alam niya kung anong malaki dito kay Ligutan. Ha? Your Honor, please. Gaganon yan di ba? Nando ka ba nung gabi nung sinabi ni BP Sara na kung sakaling may mangyari sa kanya, meron na siyang inutusan para gurgurin. Di ba? Yun ang paulit-ulit. Yun ang battle cry nyo. Dito sa particular na article of impeachment na to. Yung ulit-ulitin na si BP Sara ay nag-hire ng tatrabaho kay Marcos Jr., Lisa Alarneta Marcos at Martin Romualdez kung sakaling tsugihin siya. Di ba? Yun yung battle cry nyo. Pambihira, yun ang pagkakataon nyo para mag-viral talaga ito si Ligutan. Sabi ni Ligutan, kamo siya nakarato ko, akala ko makakapag-grandstanding na naman ako. Ang laking dago ko niyan sa prosecution. Ako gusto ko lumitaw itong si Atty. Zulaika. Bakit? Bakit napag-desisyonan nila na wag na siya ipresenta? Alam nyo ho ba dahilan? Akin ho itong sasabihin sa inyo. Ang tunay na dahilan kung bakit hindi na presentahan itong si Kapunan, yang si Atty. Zulaika Lopez, ninervyos ho sila. Doon sa video, ipinalabas nitong si Atty. Vinluan, na kung saan iniisa-isa ni Vice President Sara dahilan kung bakit nagkaganito ang bansa natin. Kung bakit dapat ngayong mga panahon na to, abala tayo sa pagpapaunlad ng ating bansa. Stuck ho tayo sa impeachment para mapagtakpan ng flood control, pagnanakaw ni Martin Romualdez, ang program appropriation nitong si Marcos Jr. Di ba? Yan ang totoong dahilan. Kasi pagka pinaupo sa witness stand itong si Atty. Zulaika Lopez, ang mangyayari dyan, uulitin na naman ng defense. Ano ba ang nagtulak sa tingin mo? Kay Vice President Sara Duterte, bakit niya nasabi yung mga ganong klaseng litanya? Chief of Staff yan. Anong masasabi mo? Doon sa tanong sa kanya na meron daw banta sa kanyang buhay. Sinabi ni Atty. Zulaika, naku, pag upo pa lang niya ho ng Vice President, may banta na ho sa buhay niya kasi yung isang congressman gusto niya maging presidente sa 2028. Yari, di ba? Kaya mas maigi na Zulaika, manahimik ka na muna. Palakpakan. Di ba, Kapunan? Isa yan sa mga iniiwasan nyo. Hindi yung mga sasabihin niya dahil nasabi na ng ibang mga witness nyo. Hindi yun. Anak na to ka, maghahalo ang bala sa tinalupan. Dahil alam nyo na kung paano kakalikutin ng depensa kung sakaling umupo sa witness stand niya si Zulaika. Tama, mali. Ma-emphasize na naman sa sambayan ng Pilipino yung pagnanakaw na ginagawa ng administrasyon na to pag nagkataon. Tama, mali. Yun ang problema natin. Sabi ni Martin Romualdez, tawag siya, huwag na si Zulaika, bugbog sarado na kami kay Sara doon sa mga naunang video. Palakpakan.
2024.
Huwag tayo magbulahan, Kapunan. Siya ho talaga final boss. Ito, nakaredy si attorney dito. Si si attorney Powan, nakaredy ho siya. Pwede ho siya magsalita mamaya pero rekta na tayo sa final boss. Hindi natakot kayo. Ngayong araw na to, hindi si BP Sara ang bugbog sarado. Lumabas, napanood ng sambayan ng Pilipino kung gaano kakurakot tong administrasyon na to.
That was not necessary anymore because the defense themselves showed the video of her crying in the detention center, so that became moot and academic. The second purpose was for her to confirm that the Vice President uttered their statements in front of herself and in front of media. Again, that became totally unnecessary because of the statements of Attorney Vinluan. Remember, he made a 4.5-minute speech the last time, and in that speech, he mentioned, and I counted, more than 10 times, that the Vice President was there, that she made this statement in front of the media asked and all that. So that second purpose also became moot and academic. And lastly, on the issue of authenticity. Hindi na kailangan yon because the very same video that we used is the video that they used, no? So hindi na at issue yung authenticity at saka yung provenance, yung source ng videos.
Hindi. Dapat presenta nyo. Para tinanong si Kapunan, gaano ba kakukups yung mga congressman? Ano ba ang dahilan kung bakit gusto ka lang dalhin sa city jail? Yun ang inaabangan ko talaga, sa totoo lang. Pagka naupo dyan si Zulaika, pagka tinanong niya ng defense, kirinosik sa amin yan, paano yan? Patutulain yan, pakakantahin yan dyan. At yung kanta niya sigurado, anak ng toka, matatanggalan ng salawal itong si Benny Abante, itong si Adyong, lahat ng mga coups dyan na congressman dyan sa House of Representatives. Kaya mas minabuti nila, huwag kayong mag-alala mga kababayan, aabot tayo kay Atty. Zulaika, okay? Kalmalisyos lang ho kayo. Aabot tayo dyan. Baka akala nitong si Kapunan, porket hindi nila pinagsalita, hindi siya pagsasalitain ng dipensya. Oh, binitin nyo kami. Diba? Sumakit yung mga ulo natin sa kakahintay. Na ito na si Atty. Zulaika, lalabas na si Atty. Zulaika, tapos wala naman.
That we presented. Si Captain Bello naman was just supposed to attest to the fact that she personally knows the Vice President and Attorney Lopez, and they were both in the detention center, and she was the one who served the transfer order. But hindi naman disputed fact that na-serve ang transfer order because that was what preceded the press conference.
Categorically lang, attorney, hindi naman natakot ang prosecution kay Attorney Zulaika sa kung ano mang pwede niyang sabihin sa impeachment court.
I mean, you know me. I was supposed to handle Attorney how do you pronounce it?
Zulaika.
Yan ba ang ano? Yan ba yung ano? Sa pagka matanda ka na, yung nagiging bigi ka, ganun ba yun?
Attorney Zulaika.
Zulaika.
Lopez na lang.
Atty. Lopez na lang.
I was supposed to handle Attorney Lopez and made a judgment. And upon the control and supervision of the public prosecutors, it really became unnecessary. And those of you who know me, and I see many familiar faces here, know that hindi ako maatras at all. In fact, I kill a mosquito with an atomic bomb.
Ang uoy mo naman. Ganyan ka OA si Kapunan. Sila mosquito with an atomic pa. Ano nang to? Baka katol tapos inisinghot mo din.
This was not
Papatay siya ng lawa ko katol tapos sinisinghot niya gano'n. Ganyan ka.
necessary here.
Bubulahin mo
So
pa
you can
kami.
confirm, attorney, hindi natakot ang prosecution kay Zulaika Lopez.
Ask and answered, Your Honor.
Okay po. Sige pa, lastly, wala naman po
Natakot. Natakot dahil si Adyong, si Abante, si ano pangalan nun? Si Paduano, di ba? Yung lahat ng cops na congressman na nag-contempt sa kanya. Pati yung Zamora. Sigurado, may kalalagyan ho sila sa impeachment na to. Ginusto nyo yan. Ginusto nyo yan. Ayun, nandyan na. Ngayon naman, ayaw-ayaw kayo. Talagang mga congressman to, mga siraulo.
po naganap na backdoor negotiations, hindi naman umapela ang defense sa inyo internally, privately, na huwag nyo nang kunin si Zulaika.
No, not at all. Not at all. In fact, I don't know Attorney Lopez personally. We have cordial relations with the defense counsels. And there was never a discussion on whether to present her or not, or any accommodation.
Atty. Zulaika ha, kung wala ka pang chief of staff, ikaw ang chief of staff ni BP at ako ang magiging chief of staff mo. Okay? Wala akong maraming ginagawa sa buhay. Kung gusto mo akong gawing chief of staff, approve.
To be made as regards her presence here in the Senate. So the direct answer to your question is no, there was no backdoor channeling and walang atras. If you saw social media, sabi nga nila, may bagyong Sara. Inday. Bagyong Inday. may bagyong Inday na. Alam niyo naman, lumipas na yung bagyong Inday na yan. Tapos na. Typhoon Josie na ngayon. So, wala nang strength.
Ano? Josie? Thank you, ma'am. Regarding lang po again dun sa pag-drop po kay Zulaika, hindi po ba meron ding part on, some lawmaker or lawyers are saying na baka makasira pa, makasama pa sa prosekusyon, na isa lang pa nga po, itong si Attorney Zulaika, lalo't they're saying na mukhang nakuha nyo naman na kumbaga itong article of grave threats.
No, we were not concerned about whether we could face cross-examination questions both from the defense and the senator judges, because here we stand on the strength of what are the facts, what is the evidence, and as we have often said, that it has nothing to do with a belief that there are biased senator judges who will act as defense counsels, because we believe that the senator judges are faithful to their oath of political neutrality and an impartial.
Hudur, anong political neutrality, impartial. Ngayon pa lang nakikita na namin kung sino yung mga guilty kay BP Sarat, aakwit, di ba? Yung mamlukuhin. Oy, Kapunan! wag na tayo maglokohan dito. Kilala na natin yung mga ko-convict at aakwit kay BP Sara ng mga senador. Okay? Wag na tayo maglokohan dito. Ano ba yan? Pinagmumukha natin. Yan ang problema. Yan pinaka-ayaw ng mga manunood dito sa YouTube. Yung pinagmumukha silang mga tanga. Yung tipong para sabihin na, hindi, impartial yan. Diba? Napaka-ano yan, gitna yan. Diba? Talagang hinihimay nila ang ebidensya. Siguro ilang mga senador, pero hindi lahat. Ngayon palang nakikita na natin Ping Lacson, Erwin Tulfo, Rapi Tulfo, yung bias nila, kitang-kita mo na. Risa Hontiveros, mag-a-acquit kay VP Sara. Gusto maging presidente yung mukhang surot na yan. Ano ba itsura na surot? Tingnan si Risa.
Impartial justice, no? So,
Ganda
hindi
ni
po kami
Atty.
natakot
Zuleika.
na baka may...
Ang ganda ni Atty. Zuleika. Attorney, kung wala po kayong tagahawak ng bag, pwede ako. Kung meron naman kayong tagahawak ng bag, kung ano pwede kong hawakan, hawak. Takatabi ko lang kayo, masaya na ako. Ay. Inaway-away nila yung Atty. Zuleika Lopez natin doon man lamang sa pagbitbit ng bag, dapat tulungan natin siya.
possible cross-examinations which will antagonize or which will embarrass the prosecutors. No?
Ma'am, si Vice President Sara Duterte po, meron po siyang statement. Ang sinabi po niya, yung day for the impeachment trial, the country witnessed, sinasabi po niya what she has been saying all along, the complaint is not supported by evidence, repeatedly claiming that there were threats when none existed, inventing an assassin where there was none, and fabricating evidence to support those claims does not transform fiction into fact. Ano po ang inyong komento tungkol po dito sa pahayag ni VP Sara?
Alam mo, these are all matters of defense, but matagal na ninyo nakita both ang testimonial at saka ang documentary evidence ng prosecution. Matagal na yan, since last year and recently sa House Committee on Justice. All the evidence of the prosecution is transparent. What is not transparent here is the evidence of the defense because ang sabi nila, they would not participate in the House hearings because this is the proper venue. But so far, we have not seen any evidence.
Kasi nga prosecution term, tignan mo, kung di ka ba naman luka-luka, kung di ba naman linuloko manunood, di ba third by third yan? Natural prosecution muna pagkatapos ng prosecution, defense naman. Paglalatag, sino nauuna? Prosecution, tapos defense. Yun yung order habang naglalatag kayo, dalawa, defense saka prosecution, pagsabayin natin ilatag, abangan mo lang. Dala kang marami mong mahirap na. Baka pagkalinatag na yung mga witness ng depensa, mahulog ka sa upuan mo.
Coming from the defense.
Oo.
Ang evidence lang nila ay kung kahapon, madami daw typo, no? Marami daw typographical errors. Yung
Maraming ang typo. Papaisip na ako eh. Ito kaya mga sinasabi nitong kapunan na to, walang typo dito.
yung investigation report na prinisent ng dalawang NBI agents, principally si Attorney Lotok. Yun lang ang nasabi nila. So far, when we are talking here about serious matters like, did she do it? Did she utter it? What did she really mean? Yun, is this really an impeachable offense? We want to really hear from the Vice President or the Vice President's team. Right now, what we're hearing lang is, madami namang typo errors itong report na to.
Kaya nga, totoo naman. Marami naman typo. Next time, ayus-ayusin nyo.
What kind of a defense is that?
Kalmahan mo lang, madam, ha? Aabot tayo sa pagsalansa ng depensa, okay? Aabot tayo dyan.
Kanina rin po, minalit din ni Congressman Terry Ridon itong defense team ni VP Sara. You're entitled naman daw to your opinion. Pero just wanna follow up lang po, clarify lang na hindi pa tapos ang grave threats article. Monday po, isasalang si Attorney Melvin Matibag.
Yes.
And tama po, ma'am, sino, if you can just, give us some, tips, sino pa po ba yung mga isasalang natin sa susunod na linggo?
No, we have to evaluate after Attorney Matibag because meron kaming, in all of the articles, meron kaming reservation. No? Reservation as to additional witnesses and additional documentary evidence. So you will know by Tuesday because the prosecution, or both sides, the prosecution is required to give notice to the court, to the presiding officer, and to the impeachment court every Tuesday. A list of witnesses for the coming week because kung meron kaming request for subpoena, they want that subpoena would be issued on a Wednesday. No? So who the next witnesses are after Attorney Matibag, you will know on Tuesday.
Ma'am, good evening. Earl Tobias from IBC News. Ma'am, you manifested kanina on the Senate Impeachment Court na na-establish na na-admit na rin ng defense camp mismo na meron talagang grave threats na ginawa ang Vice Presidente. For the prosecution, may I just get the stand again that the grave threats is already established and hence hindi na kailangan i-present yung testimonya ni Ma'am Zuleika Lopez and the others?
Yeah, because it is their own admission, no, that there was really the statements made. The statement made by the Vice President during that press conference that she did hire someone to kill, no? If that is not grave threats, then what is it, no? Ang sinasabi lang nila, sinabi nga niya yun, pero hindi yun ang intention niya. That they're saying that the prosecution has read intention other than what was intended by the Vice President.
Kaya nga, hindi niyo kasi masyado kasi kayong mga malisyoso. Ang gusto lang sabihin ni VP Sara doon, wag niyo akong papakialaman kasi pagka pinakialaman niyo ako, tutumba kayo. Ganun lang kasimple. Kayo na, kung hindi papakialaman si VP Sara, wala tayong usapan ngayong mga panahon na to. Di ba? Sabihan mo na lang si Martin Romualdez, si Lisa Araneta Marcos at si Marcos Jr. Huwag pakialaman si VP Sara. Dapat bantayan pa nga siya. Mahirap na. Baka may mangyari sa presidente namin sa susunod na administrasyon. Mahirap na, di ba? Sabihan mo na lang yung mga amo mo. Kay Martin Romualdez, kay Lisa Araneta Marcos, kay O kung di mo sila amo, kung meron kayong common friend. Di ba? Pakisabi na lang, sabihin mo, huwag na lang pakialaman si VP Sara kasi mahirap na, baka may mangyari sa kanila.
But that is
lang naman yun? Kayo naman, lambing lang ni BPO. Masyado kayong...
matter of defense. When a person threatens you, an ordinary citizen threatens you, there are consequences. Narinig niyo naman kanina, somebody who threatened the former president was arrested because he did threaten. No? Whether he had resources to pay 150 million or in another case 50 million, That was beside the point. The point was the threat was made. And that is exactly here, regardless of the motivation, regardless of the interpretation, the utterance by itself and the statement that a person was hired to kill. There is no such thing as conditional threat. Sabi ng dalawang witnesses namin, there is
Eh, siyempre witness yan. Alangan naman sabihin na, meron ng conditional threat. Eh, hindi nyo sila ginawang witness. Ito naman sa Kapunan, ginagawa naman tayong sinto-sinto eh. Natural, pakikipaglaban nila at take note, yung dalawa nilang witness, mga merong kinahaharap na problema sa ombudsman. Perjury, kung ano man yung perjury na yan. Nagsinungaling siya under oath, nag-purge siya ng documents. Bahala na ho kayo dyan. Basta meron silang kinahaharap na kaso di umano. Diba? Merong bribery. Diba? Yung perjury, nag-under oath, nagsinungaling ka, di ba? O yung yung papel naman yun, yung pagpo-forge mo ng documents. Alin man doon sa dalawa, hindi natin alam, hindi ko marinig na maayos eh. Pero alin man sa dalawa, ang sigurado dito, hawak ni Senator Robin Padilla yung napakaraming asunto di umano dito kay Lotok. At si Attorney Vic Rodriguez naman, inaisa-isa niya yung mga kinahaharap na problema nitong si Kalilong, di ba? Talaga Kapunan, niloloko mo kami.
absolute threat. And this afternoon, you saw the statement of the president and how he reacted. He said, this cannot happen in a democracy. This cannot happen under the rule of law. You cannot threaten, not himself, but institutions. When you threaten the government and the presidency, you are threatening the very stability and security of a nation. And that was very clear in the statement of the president. So, there are laws that say you cannot do that. In fact, what they have tried to do, and we are very appreciative that binalik sa discussion ang impeachable offense because pinag-uusapan na prison correctional. Dapat MTC daw tong kasong to kasi grave threats and inciting to sedition, MTC lang yan, Metropolitan Trial Court, tsaka Regional Trial Court. There is a deliberate attempt to misinform the viewing public. This is not a criminal case. Yung criminal case, pending yan sa NBI. One count of sedition and 3 counts of grave threats. That is the criminal case pending before the DOJ. And that was what the defense focused on, the criminal case. Teka, ang layo naman ng pending criminal case sa DOJ. Yung 1 count of sedition na yan, tsaka yung 3 counts.
Ang tanong, may kausap ka ba? Akala ni Kapunan may kausap siya, di niya alam. Eh, nagsiselfone lang ho tayo. Di ba? Siguraduhin mo muna na may daldal ka ng daldal dyan. Nangyaka ka Kapunan, ha?
Counts of grave threats.
Tuloy mo.
Ang pinag-uusapan natin
Anong
dito
pinag-uusapan natin,
ay
madam?
hindi yung criminal cases na yan. We are talking about fitness. A public official who makes statements like that, who has shown her emotional instability, who has shown how she can and is capable of carrying out her threats. What is that? Is that punishable by 6 months imprisonment?
Ma'am, last from my end. So if the defense would insist that there's no threat present, the burden of proof now shifts on them.
Well, the defense should prove their defense. The prosecution we will prove our case. We will prove. They said, "Oh, you don't have evidence." But those are words. We have already shown how many? 19 documents in evidence. Attorney Kalilong, although his credentials were asked, ano ba yung credentials nitong witness? 3 beses tinanong, ano ba yung credentials mo? Finally, it was concluded that he is, although he is not an expert witness, he is a competent witness. And Attorney Calilong, nakita niyo naman, was able to show that authentic yung video.
Wala naman nagsasabing hindi authentic. Napanood ko yun. Pagka sinabing AI yun, baka pati ako hindi ako maniniwala. Lahat yun. Kaso yung konteksto ng video ni VP Sara kung bakit umabot sila doon sa punto na yun. Ano ba yun? Outburst ng emotion? Kung to ko, chief of staff mo, wala namang ginawang mali. Dadalhin sa sa kulungan. Masira ulo ba sila? O yun naman, yung dadalhin sa kulungan, ang dahilan kung bakit nag-beast mode si VP Sara, ayaw naman nilang kausapin. Hiraw. Kapunan
And
talaga.
that yung provenance, yung source na video, in fact, walked us through this electronic evidence. May kahabaan lang because iba ang rules and evidence natin. Iba ang proving electronic evidence. There is a step-by-step process. No? Through him, his testimony credible. He even attested to the fact that this is not AI-generated video. No? Yung second witness naman, si Attorney Lotok, credible rin. No? And through him, we presented 45 documents, 19 of which have been marked, the rest have been unmarked kasi attachments to the investigation report. No? So, when they say there is no evidence, wait a minute. These documents are not evidence. These 2 credible witnesses, competent witnesses, are not evidence.
Hindi sila evidence. Sila ay mga opisyal ng pamahalaan na merong kinakaharap na patong-patong na problema. Iyon sila. Yung tipong kahit ipasabi ng prosecution dito sa 2 unggoy na to, na si Jose Rizal ang hinar ni VP Sara para gurgurin itong 3 kubag na to, eh sasabihin itong 2 witness na to dahil sa problema kinahaharap nila.
And there will be more coming. There will be more coming.
Inaasahan namin yan. Dagdagan nyo pa. Gusto namin yan. Mas madami, mas masaya.
In this article on grave threats and inciting, which is culpable violation of the Constitution and betrayal of public trust, and the 3 other grounds for impeachment. Mas marami pa silang makikitang evidence. Sana naman, pag puro typo error, no, ang evidence ng defense.
Ma'am, just a quick clarification. I'm playing devil's advocate lang. Kasi baka some people might say na the prosecution wasn't serious in their plan to present Attorney Zulaika Lopez. Kumbaga parang tinesting the waters lang. Is this the case? Or talagang you planned to have Attorney Lopez presented kaso magiging redundant na?
Yes, exactly. We don't bluff. This is not a bluffing game. This is not a poker game. This is not a chess game. This is not a game. This is a serious matter. When we say we will present, we will present. When we say it is not necessary, it's not necessary. Why waste the time of the court? As you can see, the court had become impatient on repeated questions on documents na hindi naman naintindihan ng publiko yung mga questions. No? I heard some say in social media na napaka-slow-paced and boring. Kulang na lang magbenta ng popcorn dyan sa labas para we'll stay in our place. No? It is difficult to sit down. Try sitting down for 6 hours. Siyempre, masakit sa puwet yun, di ba? But,
Di naman.
and that is why the Senator
Masakit sa puwet pagka siguro kay ligutan, hindi siya makakaupo na matagal. Kasi masakit sa puwet para sa kanya. Pero tayo, siyempre, kaya naman natin umupo ng matagal kasi hindi naman masakit yung puwet natin.
judges
At hindi sasakit yan.
are saying, please,
Oo.
look at your evidence, see how you can streamline, see how you can avoid legal calisthenics. How you can avoid this debate on law. That is not what this is all about. This is about letting the witnesses and letting the documents, not the lawyers. Hindi naman ito pagalingan ng lawyer, no?
Si ano daw, si Ligutan, tinatanong nila kung pogi. Anong pogi-pogi? Tanong nyo kung maganda. Anong pogi-pogi? Mga kuruting kayo yan.
Or pagwapuhan ng lawyer. This is about
Nagwagwapuhan ka sa akin. Ay, hindi naman pala ako lawyer. Nagwagwapuhan ka kay ano, kay attorney si G. Narvasa. Ika nga yung kantang Titibo-Tibo. Nag-aalburuto ang kanyang pagkababae. Ganun sa kanta ba yun? Hindi, nabubuhayan ang kanyang pagkababae. Nabubuhayan pa ba yan? Kapunan? Hindi. Hindi pa gwapuhan, sabi niya. Na tinatanong ko, nagwapuhan ba siya? Oh. Tapos pinasok ko lang yung kantang Titibo-Tibo. Di ba? Nabubuhayan ang kanyang pagkababae. Oh.
the strength of
Baka ma-misinterpret tayo nito si Kapunan. Mahirap na. Baka bagsakan tayo ng atomic bomb yan.
testimonial and documentary evidence. And sabi nga ni Senator Bamakino, you let this evidence speak for themselves. Don't make it a matter of debate. And that has always been the admission of Presiding Officer Cheese when he says to the lawyers, let's not debate this point. Go straight to the question. Or when he tells the witness, answer directly. No? So,
Kay Haji.
Okay, Haji Kaaminyo po sa Brigada News FM. Speaking of emotional instability, hindi po ba parang makakatulong sana perhaps one of the closest aides ni VP Sara si Attorney Zuleika Lopez na
Kaya nga.
ma-affirm or ma-attest po niya na yung character or yung naging emotional, yung temperament po ni VP Sara during that madaling araw po ng November 23, 2024 since sila po yung magkatabi
Sirayaan mo ha. Ipipresenta rin ng defense si Atty. Zuleika. Kalma ka lang ha. Kalmalisis lang.
dun sa kung saan po siya na-detain.
well, if she were an unbiased witness, yes. No? But as you can see from her record,
Unbiased witness. Palakpakan natin. Unbiased. Meron pa bang mas babayas kay Hilong Kalilong? Kay Ligutan? Anak ng tokwa. Ano bang definition nyo ng unbiased? Dapat nakaside sa prosecution. Palakpakan. Anak ng tokwa, ang hirap talaga pagka medyo umiidad ka. Hindi mo na malaman yung bias at saka unbiased. Hindi mo na alam ibig sabihin. Si Kalilong ba at itong si Lotok, bias o unbiased?
from her record, she has been with the Vice President then as Vice Mayor.
Hindi kasi kung talagang kayong pitsi BP Sara, kahit anong gawin nitong si Atty. Zuleika, hindi siya makakalusot. Kung talagang ka-impeach si BP Sara, pagka sinalang siya ng prosecution. Kaso ang problema, natakot ho sila kay Atty. Zuleika. Abogada din yon. Maririnig din ho natin ang side ni Atty. Zuleika. Double-edged sword ho ito. Itong ginawa ho ng mga adik na to, itong impeachment na to. Hindi lang ho si BP Sara, ako yayariin nyo, anak ng tokwa. May yayari din kayo. Oh.
Then as mayor, and now up to now. Answer your question. You think she's going to say, my boss is mentally unstable or emotionally damaged? I think that would not be fair to ask her that question because obviously we know the answer.
Okay. Last question na lang po. So kahit po marami pong naging tanong yung Senator Judges kanina, lalong-lalo na po kay Attorney Jeremy Lotok with regards to his halimbawa po yung tanong po ni Senator Robin dun sa mga cases po na kinahaharap po niya, and then yun pong tanong po ni Senator Judge Alan Peter Cayetano sa kanya. Hindi naman po na-diminish yung credibility ni Attorney Lotok at confident po kayo na sina Kalilong at saka si Lotoc sapat na po para hindi na nga i-present sina Zuleika and Belinda Bello po?
In fact, we welcome, no, and we're very grateful that the senator judges and all of those names that you mentioned asked the questions, because it gave the witnesses, our two witnesses, the opportunity to explain more, and it became clearer. So nagpapasalamat kami na nagtanong ang mga senator judges, no, because when the senator judges ask questions, hindi makaka-object ang prosecution or defense. So they have wide latitude, and including the presiding judge, no, has wide latitude in asking questions, which is not what happens kung prosecution or defense ang magtanong, kasi may objections, no? Objection sustained or objection overruled. So nagpapahaba yun. So we really are grateful for the questions being asked by or propounded by the senator judges. And because of that, that led us to our decision. If you can see, nag-huddle kami, no? Nag-huddle kami. And it took very short, although pinag-aaralan na namin to, no? Daily. We had a very short huddle, and it was a collective decision of the public prosecutors in charge of this article and the private prosecutors to say it is not necessary. So it was a collective, collegial decision. And it was easy for us. And we thank the defense and the senator judges for paving the way for us to make a clear decision on dispensing with these two witnesses. So siguro hindi na tayo aabot ng Valentine's, hanggang Christmas na lang tayo dito.
Ayos. Masaya ako dyan sa sinabi na yan, itong si Kapunan, na hindi na tayo aabot ng araw ng mga puso dyan, di ba? Sana, kung gusto nga, magbotohan na tayo, wala namang problema di ba? Magbotohan na tayo bukas kaya, tanggalin nyo na yung ibang mga articles of impeachment, tapos mag-speech na kayo, tapos tingnan na natin yung boto ng mga senador, di ba? Kasi base sa aking nakikita, wala na kayong liligawang senador. Alam mo yung Kapunan, ang ginagawa nyo na lang dito, kumbaga yung ipahiya nyo si BP Sara, pero abangan mo yung susunod na survey kay BP Sara, ha? Ng Tokwa.
Press lang po ako dun sa issue po ng ma'am. Yes po. Will it be disadvantageous po for the prosecution team kung ipepresent pa po si Attorney Kapunan since na-establish na po yung...
Present natin. Present natin. Ako magkukross-examine sa kanya. Diba? Anong size?
Si Attorney Lopez.
Huwag niyo naman i-present si Attorney Kapunan.
Huwag niyo i-present, kawawa
Sorry,
naman.
si Attorney Lopez po sa witness stand.
No, I mean, as a matter of fact, this is not to preempt, but in our pre-trial order, nakalista.
But
si
for the
Attorney- in our
other-
pre-trial order, she is listed in some other article.
So sa article lang po na grave threats and inciting to sedition po siya tinanggal. Pero it remains po sa iba pa pong article. So pwede pa po siya...
Ayoko na, paulit-ulit na lang. Ang bottom line dito, si ligutan. Ligutan, kadiri ka. Tuloy, maraming salamat doon sa pag-support sa PH Update. Mag-ingat po kayo lahat. Mahal natin ng Pilipinas. Maraming salamat mga kababayan.